On the first day of 2K26, ladies and gentlemen, I made this build. Now, as you can see, we are currently in season 5, and here are all the cap breakers that I have applied to it. Here are my animations, and I'm about to give you my jump shot for this build, ladies and gentlemen. But I wanted to see whether or not this build was still good in the 1v1 court. So in today's video, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to find out just that. Now, I got 5 gameplays for y'all. All right, really it's 6, but I'm not gonna show game 2 because game 2 was against an AI and don't nobody want to see that, you know. So if you're new, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and turn on those post notifications, man. And we're getting into the very first game. Now, this guy's a silver plate for some strange reason. I was a brown plate on this build for some reason. I don't know, man. It's been a minute since I used it. You feel me? And as you can see, he missed his first shot. So let's see if I can make my first shot. Stereotypically, you know, I always miss my first shot on. Okay. So we're just living up to the channel lore. We're living up to the channel lore. I always miss my first shot. You feel me? But it's okay. It's okay. I'm not really worried about it. Nice lay from him. And, you know, ladies and gentlemen, when 2K26 first came out, you know, this was the meta. You know, 6'8" are the, where should I say, were the meta. They probably still are the meta, but now I play on like 3 different builds. I don't really play on my 6'8" a whole lot, other than, you know, playing with, you know, King Banaka or the rest of the people in the Kingdom crew. I'm either on my 6'11" or my 6'7", which is my pure 1v1, you know, build. But my 6'8" is still good for all builds, whether you're playing 1s, 2s, 3s, or 5s. You feel me? So I just really wanted to see what could I do, or how many games could I win in the 1v1 court. And speaking of the 1v1 court, shout out to the new scenery that we have in the 1v1 court. You know, it only took 5 seasons to get it. You feel me? It only took 5 seasons to get a new floor, a new atmosphere, you know, different sets of people wearing different sets of clothes in the background. I still don't understand why they're standing up. I don't know. I don't know why they're standing up. I mean, that's a pretty horrible deal if you think about it, because you bought tickets to come watch this and you got to stand up. I don't know. I get it. That's like a cosmetic thing, and it doesn't really matter. But you know, it's just the little things. You feel me? But I'm appreciative. I'm very appreciative of the new atmosphere that we have in the 1v1 court. But anyway, let me get back to the gameplay, ladies and gentlemen. And as you can see, I'm starting to cook. I'm getting my rhythm. I'm doing what needs to be done. And come on now, you gotta guard that. What color is that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Say it with me. Green. What other color would it be? Come on, man, get it out the bottom of the net. Come on, get it out the bottom of the net, man. Once I get to cooking, it is just what it is, man. You can't do nothing about it. You feel me? And see, that's what I get. That's what I get for talking too much. You feel me? And you know, starting to feel my smell, starting to you know, smell myself just a little bit too much. And you know, it's on me. And look at him, he's capitalizing on it, and I get it. You know, he's trying to win just like I'm trying to win. And okay, all right, just like that, he didn't call back up to me. You feel me? You know, sometimes, you know, 2K just won't let you have fun sometimes, man. Sometimes you just gotta sweat every game, and you gotta be locked in all the time. What happened to the days? What happened to the game that I love? You know, what happened to the days where you could just, you know, just get on 2K and like not think and just hoop, and your skill takes you everywhere you need. Okay, all right. I'm not gonna get upset. It's too early in the video for me to get upset. Okay, it's too early in the video, you feel me, for me to just get to ranting and raving and getting all mad and all this other stuff. I'm not gonna do that. Because come on now, when him shooting like that, nah, I still got takeover. We can do some things, you know. I'm gonna get to this rack. Let me try to end this game as quickly as I can. Hopefully I can get a 3 off, and I'm just gonna end. You know, I just told myself that I wasn't going to. You know what? I keep my word. I'm not going. Okay, he can have that. You can have that, sir. You can have that. That's fine. But you're not gonna get out of this game with the dub, because if you're gonna shoot things like that, nah. let's go ahead and try to end this, or at least get some points to where we're getting close to ending it. Oh, matter of fact, let me just go ahead and end it, and that's the end of game number 1. Now this is game number 3, ladies and gentlemen, but it's game number 2 for the video, because remember in the beginning of this video I told you that game number 2 the guy quit out, and I was basically playing an AI for like 75% of the the gameplay. So I don't really want to show y'all that. I'd rather show y'all myself playing against real people, you feel me, because that's what y'all want to see. That's why y'all come to the channel, to see me dribble against other people. And nobody wants to see bots all day unless you're into that type of thing. But I play against real people. And as you can see, oh, you emoting. Oh, you think you're gonna win? Okay, see, one way to make me mad, if you ever run across me, ladies and gentlemen, on this game, and I say this with all due respect, I'm a very kind, compassionate ISO god. You feel me? I'm a very what's the word for it, diplomatic ISO god. But one thing that I cannot stand is for people to emote against me. Okay, because here's the thing that signifies, especially, get that out of there. I don't know what you thought this was, sir. I get it, you're up by 5 points, but that's about to change very quickly. But to emote against me is to signal that you think that you're gonna beat me. You're that cocky that you think that you can beat me. I mean, that's fine, you should believe that about yourself, but I'm not everybody. I'm not everybody. I'm not every guard. I'm not every player on this game that you could just do that against. Because if you really want to make me sit up in my chair, just emote against me. That's all you got to do. Just emote against me, and I will play you like it's game 7 of the NBA finals. We all gonna have a bad time. I promise you that. All because you chose to showboat. And I get it, everybody has the right to do whatever they want to do, and I'm not saying that you can't do that, but just know, if you do that against me, it's gonna be the game of your life, and it might not end the way that you think that it's going to end, or you believe that it should end, because you need to get that out the bottom of the net. Come on now, you didn't expect me to shoot that, and I'm gonna be real with you, when I shot that, I didn't expect to shoot it. And as you can see, I'm missing once again, man. I missed a lot of shots this gameplay, man. No lie, actually this whole video I missed a lot of shots. The 3 just wasn't falling, man. I guess because this is a different jumper than what I use on my other builds and stuff like that, except for my 6'7", it's the same jump shot for my 6'8" and my 6'7", but on my 6'11", which I spend most of my time on playing now, it's a completely different jump shot with a completely different timing. So I had to get used to my original jump shot on this 6'8" build. But players mess up, and I tell y'all every single video, man, I'm not a perfect player, but I do get the job done, you feel me? And come on now, you got to guard that. Stop reaching like you know that you're gonna get the steal, man. Stop that. Okay. How far are we into the video? Not even 10 minutes. Okay. How many times have I talked about the dunk meter? More times than I would like to, count. More times than I would like to, even mention, because this whole idea of dynamic fluctuation, or whatever they want to call it, I don't understand it. And to be honest, I don't think 2K understands it either, because we're just gonna move on. And I'm okay. Your boy is having an issue, man. Your boy is having a time, man. It's rough. It is rough trying to get this win, man. But shout out to everybody that I played in this video, because the majority of y'all played really good defense. No defensive script either. You feel me? And I'm very happy about that. Also, I didn't run into anybody lag switching. Now, I do play a cheater in this video, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm gonna say that one for the very last game. I do run into a cheater, and you're gonna see what I mean by he cheats. It's very blatant and it's very in your face. Oh wow, I just noticed that that second game is over. That second game is over. Okay, well, let's go into this third game, aka the 4th game, ladies and gentlemen. If you know, I'm not gonna have to explain it again or what it is. But come on. Oh, okay. Once again, every single gameplay, my first jump shot, I always miss, man. I don't know what it is. It's almost like a tradition now, and he's not doing that much better. But I'm not really worried about it. I mean, I'm Black Raiden. I do what I do. Come on now, shout out to the Jordan dunks. They're kind of OP, you know, especially if you time them correctly. But come on, you gotta guard that. You gotta guard that. You gotta guard me. All right, I'm not no regular guard. I'm not just anybody. I'm out here. I'm Black Raiden. You feel me? I'm the friendly neighborhood ISO god, and I do what I gotta do to get the dub. You feel me? Now, one thing that I noticed about this person that is guarding me right now, he's going to make a little bit of a comeback. All right, he's going to make a little bit of a comeback, and true enough, he didn't emote against me, but he gave me a real threat of maybe he might win. You know, maybe he might win. He's one of these people that I call late bloomers. Like, they start playing like really super well like towards the end of the game, and it's almost like they flip some type of switch. Oh, I forgot that was even part of the gameplay. Oh, sir. Ooh, that completely took my train of thought, man. God, I hope you're all right. Hope you got insurance. Because them ankles are destroyed, sir. I mean, I get it. You're up, back, running around and all this other stuff, but after that, I mean, I wouldn't even be mad if you closed up on me. You know, I wouldn't even, after that, I wouldn't be mad. You know, because that's embarrassing. Now this guy, like I was saying earlier, ladies and gentlemen, he's gonna make a little bit of a comeback. As you can see, it's 13-3. You know, it's not that I was, completely dead on set that, oh my God, he might win. But for a minute there, it was almost like I might lose this game. I might lose this game. But, I'm still who I am. You feel me? And he hopped on the mic and all this other stuff. I really want to start bringing y'all videos of when people get to talking and different things like that. But every single person that I run across, they either have a horrible mic or they have copyrighted music playing in the background, which prevents me to, include their audio into the video. And it's extremely hard to edit out the music and make it separate from their voice. You feel me? That would take a very, very long time. And I don't really want to do that. So I'd rather just run into people who actually are just on the mic with just their voice and just their voice alone. You feel me? But hopefully one day I can just bring y'all, gameplay of that. You feel me? So we just gonna see. And once again, that dunk meter. Oh, you think you're gonna get it? No. No, sir, you can't have it either. No, if I can't get my dunk, you can't have yours either. That's just where it is. I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. I just enforce them. You feel me? But ladies and gentlemen, I was a little bit nervous because he was creeping up. But the way that I told y'all I missed a whole lot in this video. All right, so don't be like you trash and all this other stuff. I told you that I missed a whole bunch of shots. I told you, okay. But the way that I ended this gameplay against this guy is just it's chef's kiss, ladies and gentlemen. Because I promise you, I couldn't have done this better. This is poetic justice, because look at this right here. And one. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's get up out of this game and let's go on to the next one. Now, this next game, this is a game that I call these type of people roaches. Okay, these people are roaches, over eager, overzealous. They don't really play that well of a defense, but they play that awkward defense and they press you a whole lot. Basically, they're trying way too hard, but try hard is a little bit too good of a name for these type of players. You feel me? They're just roaching. And if you know anything about roaches, they are extremely hard to get rid of, and they're annoying, and they're just not great. Okay, this player, and this is no hate, what I'm saying? I get it, person that I'm playing against. I know that you were just doing what you knew to do, but you was roaching me too hard, man. There's no reason for you to be this eager, this overzealous, this just annoying for no reason. I get it, man. And I eventually figured out your game too, because you didn't want to shoot, even though he's going to take a couple of shots here and there, ladies and gentlemen. He just wanted to rim run. And it took me a while to figure it out, because when I was looking at his stats, and I get it, I didn't show him, but when I was looking at his stats, he had a really high 3. So I thought that he was just going to take, a whole bunch of shots. And as you can see, I missed again. Okay, whatever. Let's get past that. But I really thought he was going to take a whole bunch of shots, but all he did was rim run, and he did that awkward thing where they wait to see if you're going to run up and then they, speed boost past you. That whole, annoying thing. I just, and then he was pressing me on the inbounds every single play. Roaches are the worst. I don't know what else to say it. That's the only way that I can describe them, ladies and gentlemen, because roaches are the worst. You've probably played a roach and you just didn't know it. A person that, you can easily beat is just extremely hard to just get through the game, because all they do, because look at him. Look, that's what he's doing. He's roaching me, ladies and gentlemen, and roaches are some of the worst. And come on now. You got to hold that step back. What you thought I was going to go dunk it, didn't you? Yeah, that was on purpose. That's something that I'm starting to do nowadays, ladies and gentlemen. Instead of go for the dunk, I do like a step back midi. Now, this was kind of awkward because I was actually trying to dunk that. But he's roaching me, ladies and gentlemen. And the score is kind of close. You feel me? The score is very close. So I'm just trying to get out this game as fast as I can because I'm not enjoying playing against him. Okay, because look at that. I tried to jump, it didn't register. I don't know, man. Roaches are the worst. He's not gonna make a shot. I'm sorry, he's just not gonna make one. It just is what it is. Learn to like it, learn to live with it. Y'all know the rest. But I'm just saying, man, I'm just so glad that I was able to just get the dub in this game, because this dude, look at this. Yeah, keep on jumping, and I can't. Yep. I'm not gonna say what that was. That was a missed shot. Oh, you timed it. Oh, shut up. You can't beat me. Anyway, but as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, the score is only favoring me by 2 points. And look at him. He's trying to push dribble. He just wants to dunk the ball. That's all that he wants to do. But I got to figure out how can I go ahead and get this man off the court, because I'm a shoot that and go and get you up out of here, sir. Let's get into this last and final game. Now, remember when I told you all, ladies and gentlemen, that I played a cheater? This is the guy right here. Now, why would I say that he's cheating? Because of that 3-point percentage. Now, you could say that he got that 100% from shooting 1 3-point and making it and then shoot any other 3-point shots. Maybe he shot 2 threes and made it and didn't shoot anything else. Probably. Maybe he shot 3 threes and made all of them and didn't shoot anything else. Maybe. Or maybe he's plugged. Now, the only thing that makes me think that he may have not been plugged was the fact that he only averaged 10 points from the field. Okay? Maybe he's not. But my ISO senses are telling me that man is plugged. And as you see in this last gameplay, ladies and gentlemen, he is going to shoot perfect from the 3. Like that right there. It's very suspicious. I'm not saying that he's okay. He contact dunked me. That's fine. I'm showing it. But you see, ladies and gentlemen, when he contact dunked me, that's when it just put a battery in my back. And I said, you know what? Okay, you're cheating and you contact dunked me. That's fine. I'm going to make sure that I win this game. And however I have to get the win, I'm going to get it. Why? Because I have to beat you now. You got 100% 3-point percentage. You think I'm not going to try to win? You must not know who I am, sir. I'm Black Raiden. But anyway, now let me know down in the comments whether or not you think this man is cheating or not. Once again, 100% from 3. 10 points from the field. Maybe he only takes a couple of dunks. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he kept losing a lot. I don't know. But I really do think that he was cheating. Ladies and gentlemen, I really do think that. I really honestly think he was cheating. Now, let me know down in the comments, like I said. But let's get back into this gameplay. He is currently up 11-6. But luckily, I get the ball back. You feel me? And I'm going to try to get to the rack. Now, I'm going to abuse this move Why? Because he can't stop it. Now you can say it's cheesy, you can say I'm doing the same thing over and over and over again, but if you can't stop it, oh, don't jump, baby. Come on now. Get it out the bottom of the net. What color was that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Say it with me. Green. Well, the color would it be? Come on, man. And okay, it didn't work this time. Okay, that fade away from the mid range didn't work this time, but it's okay. But I am going to abuse that behind the back, from the inbound. And he just shot another 3, ladies and gentlemen, and he didn't brick it. He didn't brick it. That's all I'm saying. Remember, he shoots 100% from 3. He shoots 100% from 3. I don't know if he's cheating or not. My ISO senses are telling me that he is, but I'm going to abuse this whole behind the back cheese. Yes, it's cheese. I'm admitting that it is cheese. But guess what? I don't care, because guess what it did? It got me to win. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to see how I made this build, my day 1 build from the first beginning year of 2K26, click this video right here. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.